Hey everybody, it's Jeremy Osterberger with BIC. We're here at the Texas, Louisiana Environmental Health and Safety Seminar and industry show. I wanted to introduce Mr. David Cresson. David is President and CEO of the Louisiana Chemical Association and Louisiana Chemical Industry Alliance. David, thank you for being here.
Well, that's a lot of initials to put out there at one time, but it's wonderful to be here. Thank you, Jeremy, and thank you to BIC for having me on once again. I really enjoyed our interview a couple of weeks ago, and looking forward to a great show and a great talk with you right now.
Let's get into it, David. So this is your first EH&S conference?
It is. I've been at LCIA for 2 months now, and so early on they told me to look forward to this show, to come to Galveston, beautiful place, and check out this great show. I've been extremely impressed in the 3 days I've been here. There's so many of our partners, so many good people in general that want to see this industry thrive and move forward. And so pleasure to be here. I'm glad LCA and LCIA are a part of this and help host it, and really pleased with how it's going so far.
You know, David, in a minute we'll get into your background and kind of how you made your way here, but to LCA and LCIA. But before we talk about that, let's dig right in. Talk about kind of the priorities for the organization. Now that you've been in your role for a little while, talk about where is LCA and LCIA headed?
Well, I think we have got to be the voice and face of the chemical industry in Louisiana. There's so much good stuff going on with the industry in the state, with all of these recent capital investments being announced lately. We need to make sure that we're continuing to move forward. We need to create an environment for the industry that is positive. We've got a pro-industry governor, a pro-industry legislature. We've got all these investments coming in. We need to make sure that we are primed to make all these ventures very successful, and I think we will.
Let's go to the state level. I mean, so much is so important to the state of Louisiana in relationship to the chemical industry. What are some of the priorities, David, for the state of Louisiana and the chemical industry?
Well, I think it's going to be to continue to promote an environment that is optimum for these industries. I mean, you look at all these companies that have just announced that they're coming to Louisiana with all the resources we've got to offer. Louisiana has become, all of a sudden, sort of the place to be for business and industry, and we've got to make sure that we continue to provide that platform for these companies. LCA's role is going to be the voice, be the face, be the shield against the bad information. We're going to continue to do that. We've done it for 65 years in the state. We've got 70 companies that we are proud to represent, over 600 LCIA members that we're proud to represent, and we need to make sure that we are telling the story of industry, telling all the good things that our companies do, all the products they provide, how they do it better and safer and cleaner than anywhere else in the world. And as long as we are doing that and moving forward with the companies that already entrust in us and are now coming to Louisiana, we've got nothing but success in our future, I think.
Yeah, it's so exciting to hear. I had Tom Ura on, and Tom, of course, so very familiar to everyone in Louisiana, but Tom with UBE Chemicals, and he was talking about everything happening just in Ascension Parish and everything that's happening down there. What else is exciting you about projects being driven, David, and the investments you're seeing in the state?
Well, just what you said, the excitement about Louisiana. You see all of the resources that we provide, whether it's the Mississippi River, the workforce that's amazing, what's the word I'm looking for?
Well, the contractor community too,
Well, the contractor community, the logistical support that Louisiana provides, everything is laid out for success in Louisiana, not to mention a governor that is pro-industry, a legislature that's pro-industry, a presidential administration that's pro-industry. Now is the time. Now, we can't afford to take steps backwards. We cannot afford to miss the opportunity that's out there for us. I think BIC Alliance will be a big part of helping to promote the future of Louisiana. LCA obviously is going to play that role as well. So it's just an exciting time. We've got to watch out. There are those out there that are going to spread false information, tell lies about the industry, whose only goal is to make us look bad. We've got to make sure that we are the shield against that, but at the same time promote all of the great things going on in Louisiana and the industry.
Thanks, David. One last question for you, for folks that maybe not be too familiar with it. You were with CCA for some time. Talk a little bit about that organization and your time there.
Well, I had a great time working for the Coastal Conservation Association for 18 years. Proud of the work we did there. As a matter of fact, we're here in Galveston, Texas. CCA is home here in Texas itself. But in Louisiana, we had a great time for 18 years working. And it's interesting, you think, what's the connection between CCA and LCA? My partners at CCA are the members of LCA. They are the same companies that lead in their own communities. They led for the good work we did at CCA, and so I'm proud to have done the work I did for 18 years. I'm even more proud of what we're doing here at LCA and the future that I think is so bright.
David, we know you're busy. Thank you for making time for BIC Magazine here at the conference, and appreciate everything you do for LCA, LCIA, and really the chemical industry in a broader sense.
Well, I'd like to just say thank you to all the folks here at the Texas Chemistry Council and their entire team, all of the partners that have made this possible this week, our team at LCA and LCIA that have really worked hard this week. It's been a great week. We've got a few more days left, and we're going to come out raring to go into the future for the industry in Louisiana.
Thank you, David, for being so exciting, and thank you for being excitable. So thank you, man. Great to see you.